Hi, my name is Jimmy, and I'm one of the co-owners at Molly's Community Cafe, and you're watching the East Daily Download.
This is the East Daily Download. This is the East Daily Download. This is the East Daily Download. That's right. This is the East Daily Download.
So let's get started.
Well, that's odd. Come in.
Knock, knock. Oh, hey.
Hey.
What are you doing?
A show. Well, come on.
Oh,
come on
yeah?
in.
Yeah?
Come on in.
Hi.
Do you remember everybody? Do you remember Lauren?
Hello.
You know, it's been a while.
It has been a little while
Yes.
since I've been here with you. Keep my distance.
Yes.
There we go.
That was normally what I would say to you. Anyway, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, we're just doing a show here, so all good. So what's going on?
I saw this. What's going on with this? This is cool.
Oh, yeah, we're just throwing back because it's Thursday. That's how we do here on the East Daily Download.
Throwback Thursday.
I really don't know what that is because that was actually your brainchild. So
I know what that is. I was just testing you to see if you knew.
I was going to act like I do, but there'd be no real point to that. So it looks very throwbacky.
It is very throwbacky. I thought it would be fun to throw back to some of the moments that we've enjoyed here on the show.
So a clip episode, a montage episode.
Somewhat,
Boo,
yeah.
boo,
Boo,
Is that
yeah.
like a dream flashback kind of thing? Anyway, you know what? Before we do any of that, we should probably get into the show because there are stories and whatnot that we need to get out to everyone in Eastern North Carolina. So check this out. We'll be back here in a little bit on the East Daily.
Download.
Now downloading East Daily Download Original Stories.
My name is Tom Quigley, and I started volunteering at the soup kitchen 2.5 years ago. And last January, I got on the board of directors, and I took over the kitchen, the chair of the kitchen committee. And this past January, I took over as chairman of the whole board of Joy Incorporated. Now, Pitt Street, this isn't the first time they helped. I think it was November, they did a canned good drive. And when I spoke with them, I says, it's not just canned goods. Last year, I spent $21,000 on takeout trays, the packaged silverware, and soup cups, and bottled water. And I told people, I have lots of green beans and corn. Can you go get me a pack of takeout trays? A box of spoons so I can give them for the soup. And Pitt Street did a great fundraiser thing for me. And for them to say, hey, we're doing you the first quarter for a tavern, a brewing place, to give us a portion of a Friday night profit, that's a big thing. I call it moving mountains. Nobody can push it by themselves. You get enough people together, you can move a mountain.
Follow the East Daily Download on social media. We're on Facebook and Instagram. Use the hashtag East Daily Download.
I walked away for a second, and I come back, and you've got the
Yeah.
Wheel of Destiny. What are you doing?
I am writing some of our most fun moments, either moments that we've had fun shooting or moments that have gone on the show.
But my idea of a fun moment is probably different than yours.
Well, that's why we both get to put stuff up here, and it's not just me or you.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Do we have any references to Sean S. Fosselman?
Not yet, but we can put one up here.
So apparently we are going to take you down memory lane, just for a little sprinkle of memory lane, not a full repaving of the driveway sort of memory lane, I think.
Yeah.
Just a little dash, a little pow, if you will.
All right, I've got a few up here. Do you have any that you want to add? Any fun ones?
No, I mean, listen, everything is fun.
It's true.
And you know what else is really fun? I'm imagining is this next story here on these daily downloads. So let's take a look.
Aaron Mabin was born, raised, and to this day lives in Baltimore.
You know, I just want to see, you know, the city be a city that the world loves as much as I do.
Before settling down in Baltimore, he first had to leave. Blessed with exceptional talent, Aaron landed at Penn State University, where he excelled on the field. But just years after his selection as an NFL first-round draft pick, he made a stunning decision.
From a very early age, I saw myself as way more than an athlete.
He traded in his helmet and cleats for paintbrushes and a fresh canvas with no regrets.
I said if I were to drop dead tomorrow, and the greatest thing somebody could say about me was that, you know, he was a damn good football player, then I wasted a lot of time in my life.
Aaron's true life's calling was just beginning.
You talk about reforming or changing any society, it starts with the youth. It starts with the investment that we're making in our youth.
Mabin started the Project Mayhem Foundation more than a decade ago with a simple mission: to help underprivileged and at-risk youth excel.
You know, some of my students are, you know, not even in 3rd or 4th grade, but they're in charge of getting 4 or 5 of their younger siblings to school every day. You know, when you're walking through the projects, you're walking through open air drug markets, you know, at the crack of dawn, you know, people get robbed, people get shot, people get stabbed. It happens every day.
He works directly with children, educating, inspiring, and showing young black children their value is endless through art.
I'm intelligent. I am a listener. I am a learner. I am beautiful.
It's an opportunity he's never taken for granted.
Until I saw, you know, an educator that looked like me, I didn't think that they existed. Not that you're ignorant enough to think that it couldn't exist, but you don't know what it looks like.
Aaron's artistic tapestry has expanded beyond boundaries of Baltimore, his workbooks being taught in more than 24 school districts across the country.
And I always wanted my work to be something that little kids that, you know, grew up where I grew up, that looked like me, saw themselves reflected in, saw their complexions, saw their hairstyles, saw their history reflected back at them.
And his work extends beyond his own foundation.
What's the day been like for you guys today? Very cold. You guys are cold.
The wildly successful Operation Heat fundraiser raised more than $82,000 to help warm Baltimore's classrooms.
So many of the parts of our educational process invalidate our kids' livelihood, invalidate their lived experiences, and it invalidates their humanity.
Now downloading Salute to the East. Watch the East Daily Download at WNCT.com under the Download tab. We'll be right back with more local stories on the East Daily Download.
Hello and welcome back here on the East Daily Download.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, as you can see, the wheel of destiny was taken from me. So I got a few things on there. Now Mark's kind of hiding it from me. I'm not really sure. I'm a little afraid about what might be going on this thing, not gonna lie. But I am excited to talk about all the fun moments that we've had, some of the fun moments that we've had. One way for you guys to check out some of our past fun moments is to go on WNCT.com under the Download tab. You can watch shows there, or you can catch the show on the go using the WNCT mobile app.
I like how you said app. It's like,
Yeah.
you popped your P. Mobile app.
Mobile app. Yeah. So what do you think? We almost ready?
I mean, not
We're
just yet.
Not quite ready yet.
I mean, there's like.
Just a few.
How about? Oh, I know.
Okay.
I know.
All right. I'm gonna let him finish this. You guys check out this story. We'll be back.
Punky Brewster is back, and she's all grown up. Soleil Moon Fry returns as Punky Brewster, a newly single mom raising 3 kids on her own.
Professional photographer. Used to be fun. I'm still fun.
In the new series, Punky meets a girl in the foster system who reminds her of herself growing up with a foster dad in the 1980s. Punky Brewster begins streaming on Peacock February 25th. A pair of teens find themselves stuck in a mysterious time loop in the upcoming sci-fi comedy, The Map of Tiny Perfect Things.
He made a map of us. I should go.
Mark and Margaret form a partnership determined to find all the tiny things that make one day perfect. They also discover romance along the way. The Map of Tiny Perfect Things debuts Friday on Amazon. And a new museum in Nashville traces the history of African American music. The National Museum of African American Music says it's the first to span multiple genres, including gospel, blues, jazz, R&B, and hip-hop. It features 1,600 artifacts, including interactive exhibits.
It is not designed strictly by genre. It really is a chronological telling of the story of American music.
The museum is located in Nashville's tourism district. That's your Eye on Entertainment. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Hospitals are beginning to see more trauma patients each day as communities begin to reopen in the pandemic. Now the Blood Connection is calling on citizens in the East to donate their blood to help save lives.
The need for blood never stops for our local hospitals.
Blood Connection managers say that calls are growing critical because of local hospitals getting more trauma cases.
Right now, specifically, we're in a very urgent need for O negative, O positive, and B negative blood types.
Ellen Kurtner says they're still affected by COVID because places where they would normally hold donor drives aren't available.
So while COVID-19 is hopefully getting better, it's still taking a toll on the blood donations industry because businesses, churches, schools that are still operating remotely aren't able to host blood drives for us.
The nonprofit group supplies blood to more than 30 hospitals in the East.
So when you do give blood with the Blood Connection at one of our centers or one of our mobile units, you're giving back to your community. You're helping a neighbor out.
Blood Connection managers want to make sure that they can meet the needs for trauma cases. Those patients can use up to 15 pints.
Blood is something that can't be replicated or manufactured, so we really need volunteers to show up for their community, whether that's donating blood themselves, spreading the word, or hosting a blood drive. You know, it takes a village, and we really rely on the community support.
Anyone interested in donating can visit the Blood Connections website to find a specific location. We'll have a link over at WNCT.com. In Greenville, Fort Sanders, 9 on your side.
The following is a ridiculous promotional announcement from Eastern North Carolina CW. Get ready for big laughs because we've assembled the funniest sitcoms of all time for you, Bob's Burgers.
It's Belcher against Belcher. Whenever I'm hungry for laughs, I just put some Bob's Burgers on and I'm like all better.
Now this priceless masterpiece is yours free.
Whenever I'm hungry, Bob's Burgers is all I need.
Act now and you'll also receive Family Guy absolutely free.
Let's do this! Yeah!
A Family Guy's a classic. I love when Peter fights a chicken. It's ridiculous.
Crazy. I don't quite get it, but I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty funny.
If you act right now, this set of shows won't set you back a month's salary. You'll get them for free.
It's unlimited hours of laughter and fun made available to you.
The greatest sitcoms of all time on Eastern North Carolina's CW. This offer is not available in stores.
Hey Eastern North Carolina, I'm Alexa Kay with the Down Eastwood Ducks, the baseball team in Kinston, North Carolina. And just because we don't have baseball right now, doesn't mean we can't give you guys a tour of the stadium. Let's go check it out. Well, we are at the first stop on our stadium tour, which is obviously the bullpen. This is where all of our pitchers are gonna be warming up, and if they're a reliever, they're gonna be hanging out over here while the game's going on, getting ready to be called in. Let's see what's next. Okay, the next stop on our tour is the Wood Ducks dugout, which is a crucial part of any baseball complex. Most fans would not get to see it, so we're just giving you guys a sneak peek. Here it is. And the next stop on our tour are the batting cages, which are pretty self-explanatory, but not everybody gets to see them, so we wanted to make sure that you got to. Next stop, let's go. Okay, the last stop on our tour is the Woody's Press Box. This is where our visiting and home broadcasters sit, and our PA guy, and a lot more important people up here. I spend a lot of time up here before games, getting ready for the show that we put on for you guys, and we definitely wanted you all to have a sneak peek and a behind the scenes of the press box. So here you go. We can't wait for baseball to start back. We miss you, we miss baseball, and go Wood Ducks.
Now downloading Salute to the East.
Yes, okay.
I think you did it.
It is complete. How did I end up filling this out when you started? Oh,
you took it from me, remember?
No, you asked me to fill in, and you'd only done like 4 because you were using like Helvetica fine point like calligraphy.
I feel like as I was writing the 4th one, it just kind of like was
See, mine looks like
this way.
just like scribble, and yours is like fine calligraphy.
Also, mine looks better than yours. Is that what you're saying?
Your handwriting, yes. Anyway, how are you? That's really going to wrap up this episode, by the way. We know we didn't get to that. Normally we would say that by now, but this is done, so we will
Ooh,
turn it.
Okay, I haven't even seen everything on here
Does this
yet.
look okay, Bryce? Is this in a good position? People see it? Okay.
Good. Okay.
Bryce is behind the camera today, everybody. Say hey, Bryce.
Hello.
Okay, well, she was going to wave, but she's too far away. So anyway, we have all these items on the wheel. So do you want to spin?
Yeah, I want to spin.
Don't, I mean, you got to do it like you're on
Like
Price
hard,
is Right.
like really like.
Boom, wheel comes flying.
Right, just rolls this way.
Okay, we don't know what it is, which makes it fun. So why don't we just leave it here and come back tomorrow?
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh, but I want to know.
Well,
okay,
we'll
all
find
right.
out tomorrow what it is that we're going to discuss. So you have a great day. I'm going to get up and do my normal thing. If you ever watch the show, I walk off in a huff. And, well, it's not a huff. I walk off to get back to my day.
Yeah.
So you have a great day. And I'll see you, I guess, back here, same bat time, bat place.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll talk about this, whatever this is, for Flashback Friday. See you then.
Friday on the East Daily Download, it's a new Fashion Friday. Keep a lookout for Salute to the East. Plus, take a look back at our musician interviews and performances. That's all Friday on the East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.